environmental destruction, climate change has been in the forefront and billions of dollars are coming. And we've been trying to bring this project to India since 2018-19 when we got all our patents in. So to just address what is the problem that we are trying, next slide please. We are trying to use the nature itself to build a product that is very low in carbon. So if we know that pollution is a big issue, polluting material like coal, fossils, and all are on the decline, but they also polluted a lot, and we are facing the consequences of it. And our next generation also will face a bigger consequence. Renewable energy is just one part of the solution, but not the total solution. And housing infrastructure and transportation also cause huge pollution, right from the mine pit to the production part, and also they over a period of time they rust and they continue to decline or the quality of the product goes down. Uh, and today the economy also is down. So every country in this world, if they adopt the particular next slide, the particular type of building material that can be used in their houses, we can collectively improve our climate. Collectively, we can build our housing. I will show you this. So these are the things that I told you: the renewable energy, solar, wind, and now, as of now, there is a huge amount of solar panel, wind blades, all being discarded, and we don't know what to do with it. So this product also comes useful in this. Next slide, please, Sanju. So the question comes is, what if we're able to replace steel, concrete, aluminum, fossils, oil and coal? I'm not saying entirely replace because that would be a straightforward catastrophe or disruptive for the entire economy. But over a period of time, if we adopt this particular technology and using nature itself, we can do this. And this product has been already developed. Okay, now we need to go commercial. Next slide, please. So as I told you, the solution that we have, it is called as carbon fiber steel, okay, which is the material of the 20th century. And I will show you applications that is implemented across sectors, what all you can do. And moreover, this makes even the material, as I told you, to be made from stone. Okay, this is the composite. Next slide, please. Okay, as I told you, it's a new composite. It is already being done in Germany and France and in some parts of Italy, but it is only on a small scale basis. Sorry. Application industry sectors are construction, infrastructure, transportation, aviation. Many sectors are there applicable in this. Next slide, please. Yeah, as I said, carbon fiber is not new. It has been made and it replaces it with the mixed dollar material as a composite. It becomes much lighter so that we can travel much longer and much higher and all that. So it is being primarily used in the space aviation technology and possibly in Mr. Sanjeev Sinha's Mercedes badge. So it is, no, go back. Please go back. See, we have been making this carbon fiber using fossil fuel, and it's a very polluting material, and it's very expensive. But we have the patent now to make the same fiber using algae oil. Okay, we have already obtained the patent in US, China, India, European Union, and already there has been a spend of about $8 million, some given by the university as a grant, some by us, that is the promoter there. We have established the port. The sale of this product is going on in Germany for the last few years to the tune of 200 to 3,000 euros per year. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is the process. If you want, I can explain. This is the algae, and from here down you come to make it oil. From oil you make it to thread. From thread you carbonize it, and then like any of our shirt and all, we can weave it and use it. And when we combine it stone, it becomes carbon fiber stone. Yes, please, next. So if you can see this application segments, construction, infrastructure, building and bridges, we can do with the stone. Transportation, automotive, the frames, The frames will become much lighter and much more fuel efficient compared to bodies built by steel. Trains, inside of the train, our the dirty toilets that we have, you can do it with carbon fiber stone. Easy to clean, lighter, and long lasting. Even bodies. And we have also can make railway sleepers because they have been tested to European standard more than 3 times the safe working load. Aviation, I already told you. Solar panel frames can be made with it, which will not rust. And greenhouse applications. Wind turbine blades, they are more strong. I'll explain more in the next slide. So, better than me speaking, the picture speak. So, we see here a rusting steel beam, which is, as you know, over a period of time will rust. But we have a double T beam made of granite stone, which is 50% less weight than the current steel beam and 50% more stronger, more durable than the steel. Next slide, please. As I told you, it is 50% less performance, and it is a 6.4 meters length with one joint in between. Next slide, please. So when we make a CFS wall about 1 meter in width and about 3 meter in depth, cut into the granite, you can see we don't need in future any brick, sand, plaster painting. Granite, cheaper granite can do, and can carry a weight of three floors. Okay, it is waterproof, no maintenance. Even if you put it in heavy structures, long, big structure, the structural strength only will come down. It saves time, pain, and reduces a lot of pollution in terms of for the sand mafia, other thing, fossil fuel like paints and all that. Next slide, please. Even it is flexible, so it means it's an earthquake-proof material. This is the real photo that is there, which is a frame of a wall. Next slide, please. This is again a safe as granite rod. It is flexible. So stone has become made flexible using carbon fiber. Next slide, please. Okay, as I told you about wind blades. Now we have won an award in December 2021, where it replaces 60% of the steel in the wind blade, and it makes it more lighter, so the efficiency of the wind blade also goes up. Okay. And it is long lasting, and even after it breaks down or thing, it can be used in other areas of infrastructure. Next slide. As I told you, the railway sleepers, they are 2 times longer than concrete sleepers. Currently, it is costly, but when we make it in long, in commercial scale, it becomes cheaper, and that too, European cost, the labor cost and everything is pretty high, and they don't have the granite also, they have to import it. Uh, and it is already meets Deutsche Bahn standards. The trials are on in Germany. Yeah, it's, it's So when we go to a building, if you say the walls are made of carbon fiber stone, the support structure is there, the flooring, the roof cladding, cupboards, dining table, kitchen tops, etc. Entire 60 to 70% is built with granite, carbon fiber stone, granite, and even remaining the granite waste material too. So we are making use of the granite waste also. Next slide, please. So this is a bathroom where we have also combined with the glass. Okay. This is a bathroom as an example made with carbon fiber stone. Next slide, please. It is being used in Marriott and Zurich for the elevator flooring, and this is the dining table which is made of this. Next slide. This is a snow cream made of Jai Spada, which is one of the world's renowned ski makers. And it is now imagine when it is made with stone and carbon fiber. Imagine the dynamic load it takes, the abrasion it takes when you're skiing in France. Please, next slide. This is an example of a carbon fiber stone made from algae oil. Okay, they have made the pad here. The lady is using it in one of the universities. It is all on the is already made in there. The TUM is a technical university of Munich. So there are a lot of partners in this in doing this research. Next step, please. So we are Europe, as I told you, Techno Carbon Technologies from Germany. It's a very, very small company having its R&D and all that thing in Munich. And they've been developing it over a period of 12 years. And there's a lot of patience. Uh, they're also working in another company called Clean Carbon Technology, where even Mercedes-Benz is there, Airbus is there, where they're working together. They are doing their part using the metal, we are doing our part using stone. Okay, and they have been given a grant also. I have been representing them to over the last period of 10 years, following it up, giving market feedback, so many other issues. And we intend to do what we intend to do. I'll tell you next, please. Next, please. Okay. As I told you, I've already have told about me. So I'm engineer with 30 years experience, 20 years in environmental. Please. Okay. Why is this project very specifically attractive to India? This project is attractive to India because we have sun, stone, seawater. Seawater because we make algae in the sea. And then we have desert where we have got enough solar light. And carbon dioxide, of course, is everywhere in the world. So these are almost free resources and like sunlight, carbon dioxide, salt water is free. So you can use that in this to your advantage in terms of making this production commercially. Land, rural land is available, stone is available. There are many granite plants which have gone bankrupt because of this government policy and environment. They are now going for very cheap price. So you can build a project on this with a very very low spend. Yeah. Next slide, please. So this is a global project. As I said, Africa tomorrow, as we are talking about circular economy, circular economy. Tomorrow, Africa as a circular country can build it for its own building network. Australia can do it, but some countries like Europe can't do because it's very expensive and they don't have much of sun. Uh, and there is no competition yet. It is being made commercially in Germany and being sold. And it is the first more if we make it in India. And you can just imagine the demand in every sector that I have shown you, particularly housing sector, which contributes almost 40% of the global emissions. Okay. Next slide, please. What we need, we are poor people. Simple as that. We have spent money earlier, and we need to conduct, especially we need to conduct a detailed project. I'm looking for funding, but beyond funding, I'm looking for a strategic co-founder and investor who could understand, who could visualize the potential of this over a period of time and make it a global project. And that is where I'm looking at it. And if you start with a simple detailed project report, we have done some small work on that, but it is expensive and a single person can't do. So I'm looking for a team of people, industrialists, investors who can form a team, mentor me, mentor the mentorers, and the German company will come and give the technology. We will work together. We have to make this is the first start before I can make any pitch. So this is not the. I estimate approximately 1 million euro. Now, why is that 1 million euro? There are two aspects to it. One is about maybe 300,000 euro for the first project, that is the carbon fiber stone directly, and the second backward integration of making carbon fiber itself in India. Carbon fiber alone has a big global demand and can be used with the stone on the metal. And carbon fiber we has to be a new project that carbon fiber stone is easy to do. So the spend is little there. We can also do it in three phases, two phases. That is one is carbon fiber stone and this. I'll show you what is a carbon fiber stone. So here is the look of a carbon fiber stone. This side is the carbon fiber and this side is the stone. And we can drill it into it like any other metal or anything. We can drill into it and make it. So this is the thing. This is again both side stone. In between there is carbon fiber. Both sides stone is there. And here stone is in the middle and both sides. So it all depends upon various applications that we have. So my ask is what we need is basically to uh, have a detailed project report with me. So as I said, I just don't want an investor. I want a strategic investor, any industrialist. can come and do this, because many of them are investing now in green energy, sodium, lithium batteries, and all that. So those are the companies, environmentally focused companies, can look at this and work with us. And what we will give, we will give them majority. We don't want to be owners of this. We can have a little bit stake. They, the partner will own who invest will own the maximum shareholding, and he's going to invest and he will run the business. We handhold him till certain stage to make it working, and then we go. So, as I told you, we are technocrats and not savvy with other standards stuff in a pitch deck from the financial market. We need to work with it. And the project report is the first place to start. Okay? And as we know, we are all running out of time and we are all in the same boat. And I hope, somebody comes forward. These are my contact details. And yes, I, any, yes, sir. These are all
Yeah.
statements. Okay, I am through with my presentation because I